Welcome back to another day on the Lorcana pixelborn client. Today, we're taking full advantage of the dark side with our villains deck. This deck runs 50 characters, with 30 of them all being villains to play into Hades, King of Olympus's ability to quest for more. While Hades is here, we're only running 2 copies of him as we actually don't want to see him all that much. Only at the tail end of games as a powerful finisher. In truth, we want to take advantage as much as possible of Ruby and Amber's natural aggression with dominating the board. This means getting the Queen Royal Monarch down on turn 1, shifting into Commanding Presense on turn 2, enjoying evasive on turn 3 with Minnie Mouse Stylish Surfer, and just making life difficult for our opponent. Hades, Lord of the Underworld, is a great follow-up to retrieve any problems the opponent has solved and throwing that back in their face, while the threat of potential shifts into Queen of Hearts sensing weakness slows them down as attacks feel imminent. They are not wrong though, with Maui, hero to all, and Scar, vicious cheater, able to come down at a moment's notice and destroy the most pressing issue our opponent has is a powerful play. And last but certainly not least, we do run 4 copies of Rapunzel, gifted with healing, to heal our characters and draw cards. And since we are playing Ruby, we're also running 4 copies of Mother Gothel, Withered and Wicked, to have the built-in 3 damage for the natural draw 3 heal effect. With so many villains, this is also a great time to mention we're playing 2 copies of the most diabolical scheme, the card that costs 3 to play and can get rid of any threat without ward. This deck uniquely can fulfill the required villain sacrifice with little effort. But that's the deck. Let's jump in and see if we can't win a few. Ooh, lemon lime. Yes, I am wearing the shirt for 3 days in a row. It's gonna be 4 days. You'll see me wearing it again tomorrow. I am going to Vegas for a few days, so I'm trying to get ahead on some videos right now. So I'm not just wearing the same shirt over and over again, I swear. Or am I? You'll never know. Oh, give me Little Queen. Little Queen. No Little Queen. No Little Queen. Okay. Alright, well, opponent doesn't necessarily know that we're ketchup and mustard, so I won't reveal the other color just yet. Pass. There are 13 unequables in the deck, so need to be a little cautious. It's slightly above where I like to be. I think 10 is the sweet spot. Alright. I have no turn 2 character. Alright, not going to get to the Queen. Didn't get Little Queen. Alright, but we do got a Lantern. And I will quest. Opponent's playing some pretty aggro colors. This is probably that green Fossa deck that's going around. I actually don't know the deck list that well. I've only heard rumors about it at this point. Like it came second or something at some tournament or something. Ooh, look at that though. Look at that though. Have to keep inking. Alright, Doc is good. But Rapunzel is better. Oh, but Mother Gothel's stronger. Mother Gothel is just a stronger card. I would love to see that one healed. Let's see if it'll make it. Come on, Mother Gothel Rapunzel combo. It was meant to be. They obviously designed them to be that way. Such flavor. Alright, here it comes. Rapunzel. Ooh, ah, ooh, yeah. So much good stuff. I will get rid of, I think Big Hades is just too much to ask for. That's a big feel bad. There's only 2 in the deck. But if opponent's going to be aggro, I want to turn off that game plan. Force them to go to their backup plan. Try to go big and scary. The Cusco's and the Rays, man. I know they also got the Hatters. Glad we got the Stitch gone. Don't want to deal with the big Stitch. We can always get back big Hades with little Hades. So it's not gone forever. A little bit of a whiff for my opponent. Come on, heal my Mother Gothel. That's hilarious. Oh, okay. Let's see. I play Hades to get back Hades, or I play Hades to get an Inkable. I mean, I think I'm definitely playing Queen here, right? And then I got a discard. Ooh. But I do want it off the board. Alright, here we go. I do want it off the board. I think I'm going to discard the Hades. It's just the simplest thing to do. Alright, no attack for you. All attack for you. Eliminate. Lose the Hades. And request. I'll play Minnie Mouse. I don't need Little Queen. Let's just ink it. Alright, like that, I've taken a really good position. I has no cards in hand, though. Alright, they're inking another Ray. They care about the Mufasa. Mufasa. Now, Mufasa can hit some big stuff, or it cannot hit anything. Let's see, no attack for you, all attack for you. Mufasa will likely trade with the Queen. So depending on what they get off the top, and there's a lot of really good hits. Let's hope they don't bibbity-bobbity-boo them. Alright, they're going straight for the trade. Alright, we need a whiff. Get yourself a Queen. A 2/2 1-drop Queen. Ah! I called the Queen. It was just the wrong Queen. Ooh, look at that. I could draw a bunch of cards. It's probably the play. I'm wasting getting some ink, but that is probably the play. Man, this is the most cards I've ever drawn with the Rapunzel in one game ever by a landslide. Just an absolute mile here. Let's see if I ink the Minnie Mouse. Takes me to 6, 7, 8. I might even be able to play Maleficent next turn. Alright, let's get the Queen off the board for sure. However, if I play the Minnie Mouse, they might not be able to keep up. They both quest for 2. Alright, we're gonna go for the Maleficent. It's possible we draw an uninkable and the plan just doesn't work, but... Hey, there we go. I'm giving away a booster box at the end of the month. Well, technically the first of the month. February 4th. Giving this guy away. All you gotta do is be a subscriber and a member of the Discord. Make sure you select the Lorcana tag. Your name will turn green. That way you'll be in the raffle for that. But I'm also doing the Patreon private raffle for $25 a month. Prizes are a lot bigger, a lot more grand. You should be seeing them across the screen right now. A whole bunch of stuff. I got a really cool little store filled with a bunch of cool Disney things. So the prizes are going to change every single month. But what I'd really like to do is keep some things going, such as the booster box. That seems like a really cool one. Maybe multiple booster box for the private raffle. Depending on how many we get for that, the bigger and grander the prize is going to be. The grand prize, February 4th, will be the Enchanted Tinkerbell. This is a gorgeous card, which we pulled on the channel recently, so you guys saw this come fresh out of a pack. Super cool card. That is the grand prize. Special note, if you join the day of the raffle, you will not be counted. That's largely to stop scammers and stuff. So yeah, let's jump back into the games. Sapphire Amethyst. All right, it's gonna be Trixies. It feels good to win a ranked match, but I'll be honest, I'm probably not a gold player, so this isn't gonna last very long. Oh man, got a lot of possibilities here. Let's get rid of these. Got a lot of potential hits. And I didn't get any of them. Poopsicle. Hey, there we go. All right. So turn 2's looking like, well, is turn 2 going to be a Mother Gothel? Don't think it will be. I think that's a turn 3. The lantern makes it a little awkward. Right, I want to hit the lantern, then I want to get the Gothel down. So I could be playing a 5-drop when Rapunzel comes down. It's fine. It's huge card advantage. Ooh, opponent stuck on the popsicles. You'll love to see it. A do-nothing card, and they have to spend resources on it. I mean, alternatively, could develop another character here. Like I said, the lantern, the timing just doesn't work out to get Gothel into Rapunzel effectively. So I'm going to develop my board. Next turn will be the Gothel. The following turn will be Rapunzel. Alright, we finally got to start seeing some of that amethyst shining through. Yes, we are. Rafiki. Interesting. Do need to ink. And if my opponent wants to trade, my opponent can trade. I ain't gonna take their character when I can gain a lore and take their character at the same time. Ooh, they're singing one jump ahead. We're gonna see a fox? Well, technically that's a fox. Flaversham's a mouse, not a fox. Alright, opponent's gonna draw a couple cards here, and they got another 2 cards lined up next turn. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's go ahead and heal on up. Oh, yeah. Oh, it feels so good. Love drawing cards. Oh, let's see. I could sing onto Mother Gothel. Take out the Rafiki. Might just end up inking this. That's exactly what I will do. Yeah, let's quest. I might draw another Rapunzel. And if they're here and wants to attack with the Rafiki, I think that's largely fine. Nah, they're gonna draw some cards. Yes, keep drawing cards. Don't worry about questing. Alright, Belle's no issue. We can defeat it. I got plenty of villains. Yeah, destroy your whole deck, opponent. That's perfectly fine. Maui takes down the Flaversham. I think that's exactly who we're playing. Let's just start there. Let's get Flaversham off the board. And I need to ink. Well, let's get rid of the Minnie Mouse. I really like the evasive, but it's not a villain. And we got the King of Olympus to try for. Double Belle. We can handle Belle. We can handle one Belle. We're going to finally see some attacks from the opponent. Nope, still drawing cards. There's a ramp. We're trying to get those bells online. paid for that one. Man, they're digging hard for something. Alright. I'm gonna have to deal with a bell. Can't let them just quest for 10. Well, they're gonna get the 10 anyway. Well, we're gonna defeat that one and we'll take out the other. So both bells defeated. Easy. Never didn't had it. Alright, if that's the case, Mother Gothel should get her money's worth. She's gonna die anyway, right? So I don't need... Is this a song? It is a song. I could sing this. Play Hades, get Mother Gothel back. Let's sing it. Sacrifice Mother Gothel. To banish another character. And then I will play Hades. Get back Mother Gothel. Replay Mother Gothel. And quest. Huzzah! I can't believe I have both of the Hades King of Olympus. There's only 2 in the deck. I have them both. Forever uninkable. Hades. Do they take out the Maui since it can take down your Hades, or are you going to get rid of Mother Gothel and the chance I could draw? Alright. I'm happy with that. I will draw Rapunzel now. Which is fine. I got a Maui. I got a Maui. Oh, it's not him. It's not who I'm looking for. Alright, I think we just go for it. We're getting up there. So we'll see Merlin trade with Hades. I only got 1 villain for my little Hades. You got another Hades for me? There's the quest. Ooh, double quest. So you're not going to take out my little Hades. So your rush characters have evasive. And rush? Or is your evasive character... Your rush characters gain evasive. And you just happen to have rush. Okay. Interesting. Oh, another Mother Gothel. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's play a Hades. Oh, if I shift you out, you quest for 2? And you're a 6/7. Yeah, let's shift you out. Why not? Do I quest for 2 or do I annihilate a threat? Maui has to attack, so Maui will take down Hades. Probably could have used my queen there, but I think it's largely fine. Should have used my queen. Gonna lose the queen. Alright, have to use the ability, so it does not matter here. Look at that, 10 power. Pass turn. Alright, I think my board's about to get just decimated. Hades for a Hades. There's so much Hades in this game. Alright. Got a little cocky early on. Opponent wasn't doing anything except drawing cards. Oh, now there's no way we're recovering, right? This Hades isn't going to do it. Opponent quest for 8 or 7. 6. It's changing all the time. Quest for 6. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Can I play both characters? Alright. Good game, opponent. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a gold ranked player, man. I mean, I am. But I'm actually not. I am on the client. I'm not in person. Okay. This one's probably going to be a tough match. Ooh, and we're going second. Okay, but I do have queens. Okay, I don't need the Mother Gothels. Look at this all ruby hand. Now I'm going to draw 2 Rapunzels. Well, I got one for sure. That is hilarious. Alright, not sure how the opponent's going to play out. I kept a pretty attack aggro hand. Alright, we're still technically on turn 0. Opponent hasn't done anything. Still just waiting for my opponent. Ah, there he is. I see some cards moving. Welcome to the game. Absolutely brilliant of you to have shown up. Cinderella. Simba. Alright, opponent is going to discard, so we do get extra knowledge here. Captain Hook. Okay. Don't need a little queen. We are going to give away some info. Now, opponent definitely knows both colors. We are set up for a teeth if we absolutely need it. Madam Mim, rival of Merlin. Merlin Squirrel. This is the one that manipulates the top of the deck, right? Either keep it there or put it at bottom. Pretty sure. When you play this character and when he leaves, look at the top card of your deck. Put it either on top or on bottom. Right. Okay. Well, let's see here. Could Sing the Teeth, get rid of the Simba. Quest with Minnie. Be fairly safe. Or I could develop Queen of Hearts. Questing is still fairly safe, though I do lose my Minnie Mouse in the counterattack. Still technically a trade and takes 2 attacks to do it. Let's go Queen. I know, it took a little time. I had a couple of options there, but I think developing my board is a little bit more important. Opponent is running steel, so we do want to be careful about grab your swords. And with Amethyst, we're not going to get too many targets with teeth. So we might want to pop off that teeth sooner rather than later. There's a good target for teeth. Okay. You're a 4-3 as well, so you're not a great attack target. Things are not looking the way I want them to look. I'm inking, teething, and... I mean, I don't have to teeth. I could just attack. Either way, I'm not playing anything this turn. Not looking good for me. I do got 3 drops in this deck, I swear. Feels like I'm missing them a bunch, though. It's only 2 options. Doc and Minnie Mouse Surfer. Feels like I'm always missing that turn 3. Really need lanterns to help me skip past it. Simba. We're quick to discard. An Yzma. Okay. So they had 2 Yzmas. Oh, lantern, come on. You're just a little late. Can't play everything I want to play. Hades for the queen. Right, this manipulates the top of the deck as well, right? Same, it's exactly the same as Merlin, except it's not a trigger, it's a, or not an enter trigger. Look at the top card, top or bottom, yep. Yzma, shift. Well, are you gonna let me draw 2 cards? Or are you gonna draw 2 cards? Ah, you should have quested first. Man, I'm getting swamped in these uninkables. I swear there's not that many in the deck. If I ink, then I'm in line to get a scar to do a thing. Ugh, that feels bad. I gotta ink the Queen of Hearts. The card draw's nice and all, but I think Rapunzel's better because it will heal my scar and also provide card draw. Problem is I won't be able to do it all in one turn. An opponent is running steel. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see a swords right here. I'd actually be okay with the swords because it means Scar's likely not going to get pinged when he takes Yzma off the board. There we go. Now I just need to get an inkable off the top. Can I do it? Man, opponent's got a lot of top deck manipulation. Wonder how that's working for them as opposed to actual card draw. Both are down. I could trade a Scar. Can't even play a Scar. Dang, dang, dang. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to get my card draw. Alright, I guess we're doing it. What a feel bad. Come on, deck. Always uninkable. There's not that many in the deck. That's why I say it should never be higher than 10. 10 uninkables, because it feels like every single time it's like a dire, like, oh, I just need an inkable and I'll be fine. I'm guaranteed to not get the inkable. Alright, Smash is gone. Yeah, Scar definitely wouldn't have survived long enough for Rapunzel there. They had the Smash. So I don't feel nearly as bad. May as well make you free. Why not? The good news is neither of us have been super aggressive on the lore hunting. Cinderella. This is where things get tricky though. They got little Cinderella. They got big Cinderella. Even Scar's not tough enough to take that down. Oh, do they have to do the ability? And if so, are they going to trade their own Yzma? Oh, they're going to let me draw 2 cards? Fantastic. Heck yeah, I will take it. Fast turn. Come on, Rapunzel off the top. That's exactly what I need. Okay, well, a whole hand. I mean, that's ultimately what I'm after. Hey, there's Rapunzel. Well, I was looking at drawing a dock, so not a lot would have changed for me, honestly. That's fine. I still have a Mother Gothel into a Rapunzel play. Let's see, that costs 6, 7, 8. So I got 2 left over, so I could play this and also drop a Minnie Mouse. Merlin. Opponent's back to the top deck manipulation. Of course, if I Maui, I get to take down the Yzma. I can't do all of that. Also got a Dragonfire. Built into a Maleficent. I don't exactly need cards right now, but I know my opponent also has Whole New Worlds. They've only used 1. And who knows how many they have. They also have Grab Your Swords. So if I'm gonna play Gothel, I need to heal it in the same turn. Effectively have 7 here. Right, I have to use a lantern. Alright, well, let's get Yzma off the battlefield. If for nothing else, they can't sing their big stuff. They have to pay for it. And then alright, I can only really play Minnie. Alright, Minnie it is. I was hoping for a dock, but Lantern math, I don't know what it is, but Lantern math is tough for me. It messes everything up. Okay, top deck manipulation. Oh, and it's really big on that. I really want this to tell you like it is in paper. did you keep it on top or did you put it on bottom? Because that's very, incredibly valuable information. Like, the Cauldron tells me that the first Yzma likely missed, but who knows if Cauldron got what they wanted? Like, that tells me, like, oh, you kept it on top. That's a swords, or that's a whole new world, or that's a be prepared, or... Like, why would you keep something on top in such a dire situation unless it's the thing you wanted? We got an Yzma gamer. Well, let's see. I could play Queen and then Little Queen. Trade characters. Draw a card. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I could be at 10. Gotta be careful of the swords. Okay, I'm gonna go big Queen here. It survives the swords. This will reduce their deck digging. And let's have another character out here. Just in case. Do I ink? Opponent keeps showing me things with little bodies. I might just hold on to this. Alright, 33 cards in deck, and they must have looked at the top of their deck 6 times this game so far. 7 times, so they got a whole hand at the bottom of the deck that they did not want. Not that it's super relevant right now, but if their deck does get thin, then we know that they're likely sitting on a handful of stuff that they weren't very excited about. Whole New World's back. That shuffles the deck, so that actually changes everything. Which means Cauldrons have a lot of work to do again to siphon out bad cards. Alright, I think it's just dragon time. Let's see. Could sing this. That's the only way to do it, to get rid of Broom. Either way, I'm looking at 2 damage. Alright, don't need double docks. Let's just quest. Let's start closing this game before my opponent has more of a chance to recover. Starting with the Cauldron. Has this game really been this long? Holy crap. I feel like this game's only been like 4 minutes. I think the longest game I've ever played is 25 minutes. And we're starting to get close. We're like 8 minutes off-ish. 7 minutes off? 7 minutes off now. Yzma, you gonna let me draw more cards? Or are you gonna get rid of my card drawer? Either way, I'm drawing cards, right? Oh, and it puts it back in the deck, you know, so I do get it back. Oh, another Queenie. Alright, let's start by using all of these. Okay, yeah, that only costs 2. It's fantastic. Let's draw 2 cards. I love it. Let's do a Minnie Mouse. Let's do a Mother Gothel. Let's set myself up to draw even more cards. My opponent's done way more top deck manipulation to get what they're looking for, but I've drawn more cards. Partially thanks to the Yzma. They keep targeting me, which is fantastic. Alright, we're going to get a trade. We're going to get a trade. Are we going to get a second trade with the Yzma? Oh, we're going to get a bounce. And then Yzma will come down again. So we're still going to get a trade with the Madam Mim. And then the Yzma will take out probably Queen of Hearts, I would imagine, to slow down my card draw. They might also target the Mother Gothel, knowing that Rapunzel's a strong possibility. Oh, you know you want to do it. Yeah, there you go, opponent. Good job. You found the line. Alright. Here's the question. What does Yzma take out? Queen of Hearts? Minnie Mouse because evasive is tough to deal with? Or Mother Gothel to stop me drawing cards? I think Mother Gothel is like the worst target because you don't know if I'm going to have Rapunzel. Minnie Mouse is there you go, the biggest target because it's probably the hardest for them to deal with. Love it. Alright, I got 7 to play with. Alright, this game's about to get impossible for my opponent. Still got 4, huh? Oh, let's get a dock down. He quests for 2. And I could still play queen. Why not? Let's just do it. Swords is a big deal, but we're mostly fine. Now, it's funny. If my opponent was more of a card drawing deck, they'd be in a lot better position. Top deck manipulation is good, but it shouldn't be the focus. There's the swords. That was predicted. Eastman takes down the Mother Gothel. Just because it doesn't die in that. You make it a 2-for-1 instead of a 1-for-1. Ooh, they do nothing. Bold move, opponent. I think I'm just going to quest. It's time to end this game. 23 minutes. Ooh, what a long game for me. Let's get the dragon down. Let's destroy that Yzma. And I don't need it anymore. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of the Mother Gothel, take out the Merlin. Alright, opponent needs to have just the bee's knees on top of their deck. Right, they get to manipulate the top. So they get a chance. Almost the longest game I've had with this deck. Or in Pixelborn. Pass turn, and now the game should be over. A minute and a half short of my longest game. We'll see how close they get us to that 25-minute mark. A whole new world. You're not going to deck me, opponent. Ah, can you still ink? You could do it again. Got another swords. Swords is big. It keeps you in the game. Keeps you in the game. You need to be able to ink. I didn't see if they inked or not this turn. Ink and swords. Come on, do it, opponent. Do it. Make this my longest game ever. There's an ink. You got the swords. Come on, show me what you got. Don't whole new world me, it's not enough. Swords will buy you another turn. Oh, man, it's a nail biter. But looking at this, we're 10 seconds short. Oh, they don't got the swords. That's going to be my longest game. 25, tied for my longest game. 25 minutes. Tied for my longest game. Here's a fox. It's not enough. Still quest for 8. And that's game, isn't it? Okay, 25 and a half minutes. This might be my longest game ever. Well played. There was a lot of back and forth. 25 and 40 seconds.